Hey, buddy, how's it going? Trying to set this thing up. I don't know what it's going to do, but let's see. What do we got to do? Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, well, what a delay, eh? You hear that? Trying to set this thing up. I don't know what it's going to do, but let's see. I'll be with you guys in 2 seconds. Let's host a Q&A. Okay, come on, come on. Good day, guys. I'll be waiting in 2 seconds. I want to see what this does here. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Oh, my goodness. I just want to see what it does. If it makes a stupid thing on there. Ha! And let's see what else we can do. Apparently, let me see. I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a second. Let me see here. Where I go here? Okay, not that. I go here. Community moderators. Live chats on. Participation mode. Anyone? Blocked words. Community defaults. Nope. Message on delay. Nope. I don't know. Whatever. So, let's see what we're doing. Hold on. Pin comment. You see this little knife, Sean LaChapelle? Did you see my my long form video I made? This nice little, it's like a file. See, it was a rasp file. Beautiful little, like an EDC. It's about, where's my ruler? Where is my ruler? Once I get everything set up, we'll do some stuff. It's not the right ruler I'm looking for, but it might work. No. I don't understand centimeters. Hey, how's it going? How do you say that? Barry? Hundley? Where is my ruler? Show you all the things I'm going to be working on. Well, I'm going to try to work on. Let's see how much we can get done or what we can't get done. I don't know where my ruler is. I'll have a tape measure then. Take this coat off. So. This little blade here is about, overall, it's about 7 1/4 inches. No, 7 3/4 inches, my bad. Oh, you guys even see me? 7 3/4 inches, and the actual blade itself is about, well, if you go right there from the ricasso, it's about 3 3/4. Yeah, you see how, you know what I like about these? When you use deer antler, you see how the buffing compound gets in the cracks and it makes it look so cool. I just love it. I love these. And when you strop, this is a rasp, yeah. So when you strop them, they become razors, literally. Gotta get a different paper. I keep cutting my paper all up. Let's see. See, it's like, and when you know it's sharp, you got to go from the heel right to the point. So when you cut, like, make sure you go out, and you can do the squiggly line, whatever you want, but super sharp. But that's not what I'm working on. I'm working on this. I got to make a sheath for this one. So I have to mold, carve this a bit, and then do wet mold around it. Put that aside. This was a little leather cutter I made the other day. Got my logo on there. Super sharp. Like, it's just gonna eat through the leather. And I also made this little, looks like an X-Acto knife, but it's 1095 high carbon steel. This is razor sharp. Like, if you could see here, let me see. I don't know if you guys can see, probably not, but this thing here, that the hair just pops off. It's just crazy. Super sharp. And then also this one here, this was a previous knife I had, but it was I had made, the original blade was made out of like a ball bearing, a race. So I didn't like it, so I broke it. So anyway, but I made this the other day, and I was just looking around here this morning, and I thought this would be a perfect mate for this knife. We're gonna maybe inset this a little bit more, I'm not sure, or we're gonna pour pewter. Might just do a pewter wrap, or we're gonna go in closer and then we'll do a rawhide. So that we're gonna work on. Here's a carving knife. I'm working for one of my subscribers. He wanted a nice carving knife, so this one too is like super sharp. Like, they're just crazy sharp, like beautiful, beautifully sharp. Okay, enough with the chit chat. Let me chit chat. Let me try to get this thing set up a little bit better. This probably won't even work, this thing. I probably have it on backwards. I probably got it backwards. Let me see. I gotta have to switch it, guys. Oh man, I'm the worst cameraman on YouTube. You guys should already know that by now. No, they don't tilt forward enough. Yeah, that's why I can't use that one. It's okay. I got another one. Hey, Wes, buddy. How you doing? Trying to set up my, oh, am I still here? Nope, yeah. Trying to set up my thing. I was going for a different setup. Wes, I'm gonna get your case. I just got a few more things to do, and then I'll get at yours. I'm gonna make you something pretty cool to go with your knife. Oh, there's my ruler too, what I was looking for. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We'll just tighten this way. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is like a, I think they call that a shindawi. I gotta check something. My dog there, she thinks there's noises here all the time. Juicy, there's nobody here, big girl. Let me check. Take me 2 seconds. That's all good. I appreciate it, Wes. I got something pretty, I'm gonna do something pretty neat though. You'll see. You should like it. You already seen the knife. But I'm gonna do a really cool sheath to go with it. When you see it, you'll laugh. And I made this too, like a little carving knife, or not a carving knife, but for my leather work, super sharp, super. This is the handle of It's the handle of this knife. I did the long form video. You guys want to see how I made that? Check out my long form video. Anyways, I'm using this as a leather cutting, razor sharp. Like, I mean razor sharp. And then I took this little piece of 1095 and I made this as well as a leather cutter. And this one's super sharp. But this is what we're doing right now. This is the knife. We got to make a sheath for it. And this is going to be like a, kind of like a, it's like a, it's just like a, normally you do a case with a welt, but because this type of blade, it's going to have a wooden protector, and then the sheath is going to go around it. And it's going to be like a right hand carry. So then it's going to be like, instead of the seam being here, the seam is in the middle. You'll see it once we get it started. But I gotta form this a little bit. So we're gonna start forming this. And we're gonna work on that blade as well. And then I got, like I said, I got knives everywhere. You guys have no idea how many knives are in here. Plus we have this one too I want to get going on. But maybe not today, I don't know, we'll see. Time waiting. I'm waiting for a delivery. Supposed to get some new furniture after I don't know how many years we've lived here and never had new furniture. So I went with my lovely wife and we bought some new furniture finally for her. Not for me because I'm a hillbilly. I just live on the ground. Okay, so let's start with this. We're gonna just, hopefully these are my lines. We could probably do it with probably do it right here, but I don't know if anybody wants to see that or not. Straightening out a piece of deer antler for another project. Oh, this is for Rob. Depression Talk. I'm making him this one. Carving knife. It's gonna be awesome. This is like a dry cherry. I don't know how old it is, but you can just, like, it just slices through. This is hard cherry, but I don't know. I'm not a knife carver, but I see them do this kind of stuff with them. So that'll be good. I use this here. So when I want to work the on the buffer, or if I want to work with sandpaper, I put my setup like this, and then I use this to hold it flat, so I get a nice flat edge. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get we gotta do this first thing. First thing we gotta do is do this. So let's do this. We'll go to the grinder. Let me unplug this. I don't know what's gonna pop up there. I don't even know, nothing hopefully, but we'll see. Where am I? Right there. I was watching you this morning, Wes. I see you making it look like you were doing some handles. And the other day I think you're working on another knife. It's addictive, eh? Hey Wes, once you start doing those knives, boy, it gets addictive. You're gonna find that's a whole new a new genre. You're gonna fall down that rabbit hole, buddy. You're gonna fall down that hole, I'm telling you. Okay, let's get this thing going here a little bit. See what it does. I'll bring you up nice and close. We're just trying to get a bit of a mold on this thing here. Actually, we'll use the bandsaw for a bit first. I'll just get this cut out with the bandsaw. We'll cut most of it out. Okay, Lucy, go. Go. That way, if I cut my fingers off, you guys will see what's going on. not too close, but just close enough. And you know what? While we're set up here, we might as well use this right here. We'll use this. Thinking about getting rid of this one. I always come back to it for certain things. So, I don't know. We'll see. That thing was getting aggressive. Something happens, guys, that the delivery guys show up. I'll probably have to like drop off real quick. I apologize in advance, but if I do, I'll be back though. We'll go rid of the dog. Sitting beside the fire. Dog gotta be warm. Okay, so let's get this set up here. So I have it's like a convex edge, so I made a little convex edge here. This is just to hold it when it's in, that's all it does. Oh look, we're getting snow again. Oh my goodness. You guys getting snow where you are? I'm like so tired of moving snow. It's like something else. So this sheath is going to be basically like this sort of a sheath like this here. So it comes together, the seam is right here. Instead of normally being like this style, the seam is here. It'll actually be on this side, so we want it, no, we want, yeah, I guess it don't really matter. I always make everything right-handed because I'm right-handed, but, so this is just to show us about how big of a piece of leather we're going to need. Where is my cutter? I could use this, I guess. You guys ever worried? Cut extra because you'll always cut too short. I know I do. So this should be enough right here. So that'll be our pattern. This is just going to be a wet mold, and then we're going to let it dry. We're going to clamp it up. We're going to let it dry. And then we'll work on some other stuff. Like this. Maybe we'll put a little handle on this. I'll show you how this thing is going to cut. Oh, gee, look at my tea boiling. That's hot. Ooh, that's hot, hot, hot. Hot. That's some hot tea, guys. Hot. Gotta have some good tea, boys. I don't know if you guys like tea. Black tea. It's good for you. It's not good because it makes you piss all the time, but it's good for your body, good for your soul. So, we need to cut our piece of leather here. This is what we're going to use right here. Something like this. The leather's expensive, guys, so... Oh, I missed all the chat. Sorry, guys. I'm such an idiot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, sorry, Wes. I didn't even see this. Sorry, buddy. Never seen it done before. Please hit the right here. So fun, I'll tell you. It's nice, eh? Sorry, Wes, buddy. I don't check the chat, and then it just kind of stays there, and then I get left out. Yeah, that's what got me hooked on knives, man. I'm telling you. And it's once you start doing it, if you get fairly serious, it can be like it's like a lifetime thing. You get into it, and then I'm gonna bring up one of my very first knife things I've ever made. Hey, David, how's it going, buddy? It was a piece of mild steel, and the wooden handles are like all rotted off, and it was just put on with old screws. So you should see this thing, but it's something to see. Okay, now let's try out let's try this out. The other one's even sharper because it's so small, but I didn't put a handle on it yet. Like this. I'm thinking about putting it in, just sticking it in a horn like this, just to have a little cutter. I think they call it a shindawa or something. But this one too is like, this is sharp. Old Bull wants something similar to this for it's for cutting shoe leather, I think, or something. just doesn't even stay on my track. It's too sharp. More or less. Okay, set this aside for now. I even came prepared, look at that. Yeah, it works pretty good. That's the first time testing it, so. But this one here this is gonna be the good one. This one here. Oh, Rob, buddy. Check it out, mate. Where did I put it now? It's here somewhere, I just seen it. Oh, right here. Check it out, Robbie. And yes, Rob, it is sharp. Very sharp. Progress. So now this here, I stole some saran wrap. She's shiny. I made her extra shiny, but also shiny, but keeping the forge finished. So you want to keep the forge finished, so you know it's forged. And what's good too is the carbon steel will it'll rust, which is not good, but it'll also patina. Carbon steel makes a beautiful patina, especially if you were to cut like something acidity, and there we go. So now we're just going to get this in some water. Good old margarine container. You missed him, Rob. He was on this morning, or earlier this afternoon. I had to plow snow, so I couldn't linger around too long. When you guys are on, I'm always there. I always pop in. I don't always comment, but I'm always there usually when I see you guys are on. I see Dad's workshop was on. He's probably still on. I seen Wes was on. I seen Simon yesterday, but oh, Simon didn't look too good. He didn't look too good. I hope he's well, my old buddy. Well, that's still pretty dry. Look at that, see it? This veggie tan leather, it's like, you really got to give her the water. Need lots of water. Nelly, what are you doing, cat? Got the cat right outside the window there. Look at this cat. Can you guys see it? See her right there? Oh, dang. Freaking phone doesn't like me doing that. Right there's the cat. See it? Can you see it? Where am I? Oh yeah, right there. Right there. Hi, Nelly cat. Cat and dog drive me crazy. Nice. I don't know if I got enough clamps. Oh, We'll find out. You're better off to use like paper, not paper clips, but those little paper clippers things. I don't know what they're called. They usually work better than this kind of thing. But I run what I run. Got a little bit of margarine on there. She is slippery. Oh, these are almost too big. Need small ones. I've seen people do it before. They actually stitch it when it's wet. He's in a bad place, eh? Yeah, you gotta be careful. My wife deals with that all the time. Especially now too. She's going through pre-menopause or menopause, and oh my goodness. Wow. It's scary, boys, I'll tell you. No fun. I could see him. I just looked at him and I could see he wasn't in his right place. I wonder if I could stitch that. You think we should try to stitch that? Am I rolling or burning? Neither. Definitely better with paper clips. You get a better mold. You get a tighter mold. I could probably put a piece of wood, 2 pieces of wood, and squish it in. Yeah. The grace of God, you'll be okay, I hope. Don't mind me, Big Juicy. I'm just getting some wood. Yeah, you carry on. You do what you do, Big Girl. You just chip. Oh, there's another ruler too. I'm gonna try this scenario right here. It really doesn't take much. It's just to give it that. Because the knife is pretty straight, so. So I got this. really, Cat? I guess we're gonna run it like that. Sometimes this type of knife, they'll work the, that's why they stitch it usually. They stitch it wet, so it gives a nice pulls really tight. I wonder if we should stitch that. No way, never have enough clamps, that's right. It's just, but this is supposed to be like super tight, right? How you do it? Normally you do it wet and you would stitch it all wet so everything gets really tight and molded to the knife. I could do that. But do I want to do that right now? I guess we'll just do this. We'll put it over that fire and it'll be all dried up in no time. Just let that sit. That's the great thing about a fire. Hook that up there. It'll shrink. That veggie tan leather will shrink. It'll shrink. I have it right there above the fire. Right there. Oh, right there. So when it gets hot, the leather will shrink around the knife a little bit. Okay, so let's go now. We'll do a bit of grinding on this one. And we'll come back to this little cutter after. We got this one to grind, this one to grind. So this is, we're going for more of a final edge. So we got to be careful. You don't want to overheat it. You overheat it, bad time. So let's go. We'll be careful. You guys want a POV? You guys want a point of view? POV. Point of view. Yeah, I could probably do that. If I can find my setup there, we'll do a POV. We got quite a few to grind. We got this one. Oh, we got this one here too. This one, we got this one to do too. This one, we got to get this one to do. I'm gonna make a friggin' like a bushcraft video with this knife. This is gonna be like a bushcrafter for sure. That's gonna be like a indestructible knife. That's what that's gonna be. Let me see. Where is my POV set up here? Oh, look at that. I found it right off the bat. Look at this. It'd be like a horse. We'll put her on the harness. If I can figure out how it gets, it will go on. Like this. We'll get this here. This is like a whole episode just to get this thing all set up. See, the cat drives me crazy, that cat. Cat, please. Go find a mouse somewhere. I think I tried this before, so we'll see. Hey, random builder buddy, how's it going? Ugh. He's a motor guy right there. You see my short on my poor skidoo? Dang. Pretty sure it's a crank seal went and hopefully didn't fry the piston because that would really suck, but I wouldn't be surprised. Can't find the hole. How do you get this thing to work? Let me go this way. We're surviving, buddy. Thank you. If I could get this on. Can't get it in. What am I, just crazy or what? Oh, here, I can take it off. Wow, this is quite the episode. Watching Ron try to get his gear on. Here we go. Here we go. There we go, there we go. Now, we'll have a little shot of tea. Everybody knows everybody. Eh? That's pretty cool. Got some brand new gloves. Crappy tire. You guys don't have crappy tire down there, eh? In the States or in the UK? I guess not, because it's called Canadian Tire. Tea. Tea. I drink one instant coffee in the morning, and then I sip on the old tea all day long. And then I stop drinking any kind of liquid, usually about 7. If I don't want to get up and take like 3 pisses at night, I gotta stop. Otherwise, I'll be like a faucet. Over 55. You guys get your prostate checked. I got mine checked. They said it was okay, but I don't know. I think somebody was doing a little bit extra there that I didn't see. This. I'm gonna put this on so it doesn't die of lead lung disease here. And I'll put these earmuffs on. My ears. Oh, there's another knife. Just fell through the cracks. Oh geez, I gotta grind that one too. Yeah, we should be good. We'll have more knives than we'll be able to do anyways. I know that already. Okay. Gotta have my phone nearby because I'm expecting a delivery. And if I don't see it, I'll be in big choo-choo. Where's that new belt I just bought? Oh, right here, here it is. Yes. Polyester. We got her on not quite low speed, but we're getting pretty close to low speed. Okay, I gotta do this now. Well, of course, because I have my glove on, I can't do it. Dang. POV, guys. POV. I can't read the chat, so sorry, guys. I suck. Listen to that cat. Try to get this all snug and tight. We'll see how it works. I might have to do some adjustments. Whoa, like that. Cat, go find a mouse. Should be okay once we get set up. Oh yeah, look at that. I almost think I knew what I was doing sometimes. Okay, ready guys? We'll start off with, gotta have this. I gotta back up a little bit. Okay, let's do this one first. We'll do this one first. I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing? I'm gonna switch this POV. I find like you guys can't really see what I'm doing. Or I can't see what I'm doing, one or the other. We'll switch that around. Did you get your knife yet, buddy? Tap that screen. Hey, Leon, did you get your knife? If you didn't get that knife, I'll be like, I'll be surprised. Very surprised. We'll do this. try this. That's about as far as we're gonna go. That's like down. We wanna have a secondary bevel, so we're not gonna go any thinner than that. It's already getting pretty pretty thin. The rest we'll do hand sanding. We'll get this all nice and thinned out. We'll go to the next one. Rinse and repeat. Now let's do, I got some of these like Puko style to do here too. Or should we do this one? We'll go with this one here. This is already heat treated. You can see the nice straw color. Oh, Let's give me a right headache. Oh, yeah. Anyways, we got enough done with those. I'm going to get this one fitted up. And, yeah, get this one fitted up for my little handle I already have ready. Pretty sure I just have to take a little bit off right here. Let me grab the handle and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this knife. We got all these other knives here, but we're going to start just with this one right here. Simple little fix to get it going. So there's my handle here I'm going to use. You can see how it goes in, but I want it to go in a little bit more. So I'm just going to take a little bit off of here. Now we're going to glue this one, pin it, and then we'll do the, where's my hat? We'll do the rawhide wrap after it's all done. Oh, there's my hat, there's my hat. Hold on. We should try to drill it first, though. Nah, it don't matter. It don't really matter. Let me get this thing out of here. This one, we're just going to mix up some epoxy and get this one glued in. That one will be ready to go. Take these mittens off. It's getting cold in here. Here's our other sheath. This is another knife we're working on here. We're just letting it dry. We made that case. We're still gonna stitch it, but it's still drying right now. The knife is inside, wrapped in plastic. Takes a lot of wood to keep that fire going, boys. Woo! It's a wood eater. Let me get my phone just in case. Okay, let's get some cold tea. Put this over here. Let's get some epoxy made up. This. I don't know if you guys seen this one the other day. Yeah, I made the sander, yeah. Oh, no milk in that tea, buddy. She's black. No milk, no sugar. Black. I used to leave it sitting in the teapot sometimes like 2-3 days and then drink it, but I kind of got away from that. A little bit too strong. So we're just going to get our epoxy fixed up here. Just trying to warm it up because everything is so cold in this garage. The only heat I get is when I make a fire. So. Hey, how's it going? Oof, that's a pretty big word. Get some paper. See that little, that's a, it's gonna be a carving knife. Nice Scandi grind on there. Pretty cool. I get this from a little piece of scrap steel. It's just got it's flat on this side, and it's got a grind on this side. I think they call it like a shindawa. It's gonna be for my leather work. And then this is the other part of the file that I used to make this knife. If you guys want to check that out, go look to my long form videos. It's a whole how-to to make this knife here. It's a file with a rasp. You know a file? I think they call it a bastard file. And I made this for my leather work. Oh yeah, I was going to use that paper. I just cut it off. Oops. I should probably drill it first, you know. Yeah, it's got a 2 horsepower, 1 or 2 horsepower, 240 volts. So she's got lots of bite, lots of bite. Yeah, that's where we want right there. We should almost drill that hole right now. So we should. I could try to drill it by hand. Let's see with my drill. Plus I gotta clean all this up anyways too. I like the black kind of rustic look. Sometimes this goes okay. Sometimes it does not want to go. This might be a not want to go one. We take it to the drill press instead of fighting with it. The drill press should punch it right through. Got my drill all set up here now. so much easier with the drill press. Oh, what did I do? Whoop, my bad. Oh, I could have did something there. I wonder what that was. Oh, I definitely muted you. Sorry, guys. Oh, this. What does this do? Let's see what this does. What did that do? Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, okay. Whoa, wrong one. Okay, hold on. How do I do that? I look like... Let me change that. Wait, hold on. Oh, here it is right here. This one. Look at this. Oh, that's how the guy did that the other day. Huh? Oh, boy, now. We unlock some new toys, kids. The kids unlock some new toys. Oh, who cares about the knife right now? Hold on, let's see what else we can do. Oh, that's pretty cool. What else can we do? What does this do? Oh, there, that's me. That's old man Ron. What about this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? No. What does this do? Nope. Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, this one? Ha! Look at my new teeth. Oh, that's pretty funny. What else can we do? Oh, this is pretty cool. What about this one? Oh, look at that. Welcome to the dark side, boys. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even know this was a part of a thing. Holy jeez. What about this one? Woo-wee. Okay, I'm done playing. That's pretty cool, though. I should leave the eyes on, though. Kind of like the eyes. Let's go to the back to the eyes. Let's do the eyes. Cat eyes. We'll keep the cat eyes. Keep you guys entertained a little bit. Or at least keep me entertained anyways. Oh, that's pretty funny. Anyways. Disregard my my rambling here, guys. Let me check my stupid cat. Come on, Nelly. What do you want, Nelly? Piggy cat. Look at your fat you're getting. You need to go outside more. Come, look. This is Nelly, the little fat cat. She's getting cold. Hey, Nelly, go jump on the dog's head. Well, need some more time in the water. It's too friggin' cold. The cold you guys are? You put. Well, I got my. That's pretty cool. I like that light. Fire don't want to burn. I let everything cool down too much. Dog stand there lost. What you want? You like your cat? Hmm? What you want? What you want, baby girl? Hmm? What you want? Huh? You such a big baby. You such a big baby. Yeah. Oh, look at the cat's probably gonna want to go outside. Oh, maybe she'll find a mouse in here somewhere. She keep looking. Oh, let's go already. Put this one upside down. There we go. That's a good blop right there. You guys see what I'm doing now, eh? Sorry, guys. Worst cameraman with the crazy eyes. Wonder what else I can do over there. Wonder what else this does. What does this do? Oh, a pole. Who cares about the stupid pole? What does this do? Touch on. What did that do? Did it do anything? Touch off. Retouch. I don't know what that does. Let's go already. Yeah, looks like about the same. Guesstimation. Can you guys see what I'm doing? If you guys can't see or if I'm all out of whack, you gotta let me know, eh? Because I just, I get focused there and I just don't pay attention. Focus on this and nothing else. Next, get yourself a little stir stick here. What else can we use? Oh yeah, I was going to use this right here. That was my hook knife. I busted it. Settle down, you guys. The dog don't like the cat being in here. It's usually just me and the dog. I might have went a little bit too much on the old epoxy here, but wow, I can get it to get in the hole. I'm usually always short of epoxy, never too much. So that's okay. Okay, where's my friggin' thing? Where's that long enough? That might be long enough. Might not be, but it might be. Probably not. Oh yeah, look at that. Just came right through. How you doing? Ali. Ali. Oh, look at all this epoxy. I can glue something else. Okay, now I need to find my rawhide. I'm pretty sure I gave it to the dog the other day. Pretty sure. I got lots though. I'm gonna cut some more. Got some right here. This is where you keep your rawhide. You ever get a deer? You can't tan the hide, just keep it. Makes good rawhide. Never mind, dog. Never mind. Now get away. Get away. Get away. That's not for you. I'm gonna tan some of this pretty soon. I'm gonna get into that bark tanning. Watching Calvin, Dad's Workshop. He made some pretty cool bark tan leather, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna give it a run. No, don't touch that, you. No. This is great for if you want to make drums. Oh, okay, let me take that off. Oh, I lost everybody. That's probably my crazy eyes. There we go. This, yeah, rawhide. You ever want to make like a native drum or a drum? This is what you use right here. Perfect. I just about cut it off. Just soak it in a bit of water. I think the longer you let it sit, the more malleable it's going to be. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get this set up here now. I'll bring you guys in once I get this set up here. I'll show you what I'm going to do. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go. I'll show you what I'm doing. Putting rawhide on the knife handle. Where did I put it? Right here. I'll turn it around actually so you can get a real good view. right there. This gives it a real traditional style. Just take that rawhide, just wrap it around. You put as little or as much as you want. It's your choice. You put it fairly taut. When it dries, it's gonna harden up there real good. Actually, I'm gonna pull it. Take this off here.